I'll be attending a trade show next week and hope to connect with a lot of potential new clients. Do you think it's a good idea to tweet about good encounters, mentioning them and the trade show and thanking them for an interesting chat or whatever, or does this seem rather pushy, seeing that I'm a translator and hoping to be working with them while they're trying to sell their stuff? On the one hand, I think they might appreciate being tweeted about in a positive manner, and this way are themselves reminded of me and might follow me on Twitter. On the other hand, I feel that they might not want to be mentioned on Twitter by me and perceive it solely as self-promotion on my part. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Many thanks. Look, everybody wants visibility. 100% of people want visibility. I don't care. I mean, so yes is the short answer. I do think you should connect with them that way and tweet about them and say, hey, great conversation with so-and-so, with whatever. Just be Twitter, again, remember that Twitter is meant for conversations. So basically what you want to say is something like, hey, I'm so excited that I was able to talk to, I'm going to go with Pfizer because now I have it in my head from that previous thing. I was so excited to stop by the Pfizer booth, great people, great interaction, great thing they have going on, really looking forward to talking to them more in the future. That doesn't say anything about whether or not you had a sales conversation with them. You're just saying and now not only that, remember that typically at these events, whatever, the person at the booth is an employee of that company. And at the same time, there's only, let's say 3 employees at the booth, right? Just for example. So those are the only 3 people that are ever going to know what happened at the booth. So if you're out there tweeting at the name of the company, hey, great conversation with Joe at Pfizer, great guy, man, I'm, really looking forward to talking to Joe again in the future. Pfizer's going to be damn, Joe's he's getting it done at that trade show. You see what I'm saying? Everybody wants good visibility. Yeah, so Paige says, I love this idea about tweeting at the trade show. You guys are giving me so many great ideas. Yeah, so the other thing about trade shows is that there is always a hashtag, always, right? So for anybody that's not familiar with using Twitter in this way, you can follow, if you go to a conference, most people will follow, while they're at the conference, they're going to follow the hashtag. And the reason is because they want to know what's going on in the places that they're not, right? So if I'm in a session and somebody's tweeting about, another session going on, there's all these people tweeting about it, I might ditch and go to that one and check it out, or everybody wants to know what's going on in other places, or maybe you're going to mention a table and be great conversation with these people at whatever, and everybody's oh, I didn't even know that company was here, let me go find this booth. You see what I'm saying? So definitely use the hashtag of the trade show, and definitely tweet constantly about your experience, about things that you are enjoying, about people that are doing a good job. And the other cool thing is what will typically happen, well, not typically, but a lot of times what happens is when you tweet Joe did a great job at Pfizer in the booth, it was awesome. If you haven't already, you should go stop by, they're really cool. Pfizer may retweet your tweet. Now that's a big deal, because now you went from you and your whatever 100 followers, or who knows, 1,000 followers, whatever you've got, to 1 million followers, right? Because you were retweeted. So really, really yes. There's a lot of words to say yes. Sorry, guys. All right, next question.